Hey Clashes, after more than 10 years, I'm switching away from the single deployment bar. The reason for this is that I'm enjoying the game currently quite a bit and want to improve with some strategies, and using the double deployment bar is just way better, making things way easier. Which means if you go into your settings and more settings, you can not just adjust the size of the deployment bar, but as well you can make it single or double. With the single, obviously you have to scroll a lot, and the main reason why so far I never really switched away is because you could see more of the gameplay, right? Like less scrolling bar or like less deployment bar in general means more gameplay, which is great for content. This is why I decreased the size of the double deployment bar to make sure that it's not filling up too much space. But still, even with that, it just makes things so much easier to deploy things quickly, reach hero abilities quickly, or as well spells, for example. This makes really a big difference as soon as you're getting used to it. I am so far having used it now 1 day. Today is going to be the second. We're going to jump into some legend attacks in just a second. And I can just recommend this to everyone out there who is using a device which has this option. Because mobile phones who are like a bit too small do not have this option. But if you're using a bigger device, then you have this option of like switching between those two. As well, obviously up to you of like what the size is looking like. But for me, this is like roughly like this is like a really nice sweet spot where it's not filling up too much space, but you have the option of like getting to different troops, heroes, or spells really quickly. As well, something which I highly recommend to you is the screen shake. Take it off. I mean, I've seen surprising a lot of people who are still using it for, I don't know what the reason is, because your screen is shaking and it's like way harder to deploy things like spells and such in general. So just turn it off. That's just something I would highly recommend to you, and those are like in general the settings. Yeah, I would go for. But let's just dive into a couple of attacks because, as I said, I'm just enjoying the Warden Charge Rocket Dunes, and right now I'm using the Snake Bracelet on the King, testing it out because in hard mode I feel like the heroes get way more value with this equipment. So let's see how strong this actually looks like in normal mode attacks. Let's go. Okay, let's have some fun, and I always like compare this to playing like piano because I don't know, like you have your fingers now moving over your tablet instead of like switching left, right. And something which I've really learned over the last couple of weeks actually is just for the fireball, for the one charge fireball attack, the fireball is not even the most important thing in this strategy. Like, yes, it's great to get satisfying fireballs and such, but really the key thing is the flame flinger. If that thing is going to get some nice value, that is like the big game-changing thing in my opinion. But, well, let's see if we can pull this off here. So, first off, how do we get the flame flinger? I feel like on this far left side, this looks somewhat decent. Even though we have this expo there. So how do we get this? On this base, this is really painful to get a good flame flinger. I feel like as I'm saying this, I have to, like, I can't really use this siege. There's nothing really, no. That sucks. That really sucks. I hate this. Well, let's hope for the best. Then use some rocket dunes to somehow funnel the warden, because we need to get the fireball onto the scatter shot. That is the key target here for us. Because otherwise it's going to be kind of tricky. Let's see if we can make this work. Actually, let's use this. 1, 2, 3. Fireball. I think that should be nice, right? Oh, no, queen, don't. Yes. Oh, okay. We stayed alive. Everything is good. Everything is good. Okay. So, I think the warden's going to go to the far right side. I'm not sure if I would have reacted that quickly with the old setup, but hey, that is just guessing time, right? So that's a little bit unfair, but let's get that warden sometime on the far right side, because that's where he's moving. We can use the siege now again. I feel like, or at least in my opinion, the most important thing really about the strategy is this siege, but nothing we can do here about it, unfortunately. But so far, otherwise, it's still looking solid. Warden moving forward, that's good. Let's free them now quickly, so the warden is not getting pushed into the wrong direction or something like that. We have the wizards cleaning that multi-archer tower. Let's rage up here. Perfect. Now we can wall break in, and we can now use the furnace is still not really. I will use it down here, to be honest. King ability. I think now we're just using the royal champion down here, and I'm just trying to snipe buildings to support the warden. But that should be good enough. That should be good enough. Easily, right? Yeah. No problem, no biggie. Oops, wrong goes. I really hate those army camps so much. I think it's like the worst event feature ever. And I really don't know why they brought it back. I don't get it. It's like, I know competitive people hate it anyways, right? Like, that's nothing I need to ask. But are there any more casual players out there who are saying, hey, I'm enjoying the army camps, like this feature in general? Is there anyone out there? Because I would be like, I don't mind. Like, obviously, everyone is having like different opinions and such. But is there anyone out there who generally thinks, oh yeah, the army camps, like putting those troops in there is a fun mechanic and it's like making you want to play the game? I don't know. I know, again, I know that the more competitive players, especially those in Legends, hate it, including myself. But I'm really wondering if anyone likes it, because I can understand if there's OP event troops and you can just put your army camps full of them, like the Broom Witches. As a casual, I can fully see that that is fun. But the army camps, I'm really looking forward to your comments. Please put that in the comments if you like it or just like the feature, okay? Like, not really if you like this specific event troop which are in there right now. It's more about like in general the feature. But hey, let's move on. Enough talking. Let's go. Next base, and this time around, let's see if we can get crazy Flameflinger value. This bottom side does not look too bad, right? I mean, we can take down some buildings even though the expos are covering. So let's see. Oh, maybe. Oh, this spot right here. This one looks incredible. If you take down the expos, and this is obviously like one of the main things. Do not be afraid of... Oh no, those cookies. Let's take down the cookies first. Do not be afraid of like investing resources in setting up your Flameflinger. Like, it's not an issue whatsoever. So, perfect. Now we can use the Flameflinger right here. Nice. Oh, double check if there's a Tesla. There is not. That's nice. Oh wait, the cookie. What? Okay, those cookies are paid actors, but I don't mind whatsoever. At least we had to delay the warden a little bit, but I think the value we have received was somewhat decent for that, so that's good. Let's wait for the multi-arch tower to go down so we can then use the furnace and get some more value. But that Flameflinger on this far left side looks incredible. And in my opinion, this is really the main selling point for this strategy. The way on how this strategy can set up this siege machine. And this siege machine by far is still the strongest in the entire game. If you can set it up, and not every strategy can set it up efficiently in versus pretty much every base. And that's like the big game changer here. But for us, charging towards the town hall, that's good. My question right now, should I free them right now? I think that's a good timing, or we could take... Oh no, please, no. That was maybe the worst possible decision. Okay, there's one firecracker. Let's see, can we... Snipe it. Take it out. One more shot, please. Okay, how many? Okay, we have not lost too many hit points. That's okay. I was a bit afraid here. Not gonna lie. But we can use the rage right now. So we have the first fire spitter gone. The flames. Come on, Flameflinger. Go for the... that's not the perfect target there, but it's fine. Let's use the wizard. This. Then let's use the wall break. Then we can use... those in just a second, just like that. Nice. Let's use your next wall break. I know that many people are using, like with this strategy specifically, using the earthquake boots, which are totally fine, by the way. I just feel like, especially versus those hard mode bases, because I've, like in the last couple of weeks, I've played way more hard mode. I feel like your heroes are going down so quick that it's not really worth it to invest that, but yeah, I don't know. I just realized that we have not even used the warden ability yet. Okay. And time is ticking as well, by the way, so maybe I should use the warden ability. So let's use it right here. Nice. Getting some value in here. Just talking too much, and at the same point, like realizing, wait a second, I haven't even used my fireball. But this is like what I'm trying to say. Like, the fireball is great. And the fireball is amazing and everything. But really the key thing within this strategy is the Flameflinger. If that thing is really getting set up properly, the fireball is just there to prevent time fails. That's it. And this is really something I had to learn the hard way. of like where I was trying to, okay, if I don't see a flame flinger spot right away, I just switch to the siege barracks. And this is where you're losing a lot of power. In the normal mode, this is still working fine. But especially if you're trying in hard mode, you are really realizing the big difference in power you're missing out on. So if anyone is trying to learn this strategy, something I can highly recommend to you is just go with rocket loons and with the flame flinger. That's all you need, and try to set it up as efficiently as possible. And if you're investing like 10, 12, even more rocket loons for the flame flinger, it is totally fine. Just invest them, get even those deeper expos out, and you're good to go. Well, we have a beautiful Invis base. Not with the rage tower stacked up, but that's still fine. I feel like on this base as well, we're looking pretty solid with the flame flinger on this bottom side. There's otherwise not too crazy value, or is there? No, I think with that, we should set up the pathing perfectly. We can use the warden on this far left, right side. So we're good to go. Yeah, that looks good. So let's do this. One test loon, the healers. Warden is good to go for now. So let's just snipe those. This. Nice. Double check the warden again. Okay, king is coming. Oh, perfect. So king and the mini prince are coming after each other. That's amazing for us. Let's now use the flame flinger. Let's get ready with the rage. Because if we're getting this fireball, by the way, it's GG for the base. Like, that is, it's pretty much GG right away. So, this is good to go. We might lure a little bit of the clan castle because we're using the sneezy and such, but I don't really mind too much. Like, it's totally fine. Let's get that out there. Yep, there's the furnace. Perfect for us. Rage it up again, so the warden's staying safe. We can now slowly always add some rocket loons in here because we do not need the support for the flame flinger. Let's do 2 here. Then we can set up the fireball in just a second. Just like that. Nice, looking good. And then as soon as we did the fireball, we can then get ready with the next step, which are the heroes, like getting those in ready. So, that Tesla. Nice guns are coming out, that's fine. So the warden is going to be stuck a little bit, but doesn't really matter too much. Fireball should go there, perfect. Now let's use king and queen for down here. The super minions are going there. And with that way, we can slowly but surely as well approach the core then later with the royal champion. So we're kind of pushing our royal champion into that direction, which then is like working perfectly. So as soon as everything is tanked, we're now sitting in the royal champion while the wardens keep moving towards the top side. We can as well add some test loons. I'm always really late with the furnace. Like, I'm typically using him to like push things into the right direction and such. And especially if you're going into a lot of splash in the beginning, those power mites are wasted anyways if you would use it early. So that's something to be considered. But for us right now, I mean, we are looking pretty solid for a nice attack and ton of swags if I'm looking right here. And we can free this like some time prevention, like time fail prevention, I guess. We have 2 hero abilities, we have plenty of spells. Rocket Loon still left. So that's good. But I don't care about swagging, so we're just going to use the rest of our abilities and the rest of our troops, and we're good to go. Nice. Perfect. That's how easy things can look. Like, really, it depends on how you set up the siege. It's... Go, give it a try. Really, give it a try with, like, using different sieges and using different amounts of rocket loons. If you have to use plenty of rocket loons to set up that like, flame flinger, don't stress about it. It's completely fine. Okay, let's see if we can set up a really nice flame flinger somewhere. That would be amazing. Okay, so we have this classic Rage Tower setup base. It's always like a bit different with where the buildings are. But otherwise, those are pretty similar. And oh, this looks good, right? If we take down this extra in the mortar, oh, the value we can get there is crazy. That looks insane. That looks insane. Okay. Let's get things started down here with the warden. So we can chill a little bit. Let's use the furnace in this direction. Perfect. Now like 1, 2, 1, 2. Oh, come on. That was the wrong direction, but it should be still fine, right? Like this expo should get demolished right away. That's good. Nice. Now the question is, do I take... No, I don't take this out. Let's just hope that there's nothing which is going to, like, interact with my flame. Like, if that flame flinger goes down, that would be sad. But hey, it's fine. Let's do this now next. 3 should be enough to take that out. We can use 1 test tune for the Warden. And then we eventually... Where I'm trying to fireball, by the way. The multi-arch tower? I mean, the multi-arch tower looks quite solid, no? I think the multi-arch tower looks really solid, not gonna lie. Yeah, let's use the ice block in just a second. Like this. Fireball. You can get the clan castle, which is obviously oh no. I did not think about that one, but it's fine. Because we now take down the like the thingy, the army camp there, which is not the worst. We can get started here with our king and queen. I think I'm just going to snipe this together so we don't have to break in. Let's use another test tune right here. I think it's fine. We're completely fine right now, by the way. Yeah, that looks... We look perfect. I mean, let's see. Like, I feel like Royal Champion at this point, the only issue is going to be time. Otherwise, we do not need the Royal Champion. We have 2 Rages left. King and Queen are looking really good health-wise. They have their abilities left as well. We have... I mean, this looks crazy good for us right now. This looks illegally good. Okay, so... I mean, the nice thing is I don't have to scroll whatsoever. It's so more chill. I can just... I don't know. It's so nice. So nice. Let's use the Headhunter here so we can poison the Archer Queen there. Queen has her ability 40 seconds. Let's use those wizards. The baby dragon could be deployed there. Action figure moving around. Let's use the rage. Nice! We got this! That's what I'm looking for. Is there anything in the corners? There is not, so I'm not going to time file. That's great. I mean, yeah, what can I say? What can I say? That worked out beautifully. And, well, I hope you enjoyed this video. This is not like a full legendary video or something like that. But I hope you enjoyed the video overall. I hope that you not just learned a bit of the, like, about the strategy, but as well with the double scroll bar thingy. Because, I mean, I can just recommend it to everyone out there who has a big device so they can activate the double scroll bar, because it makes things really way easier and stronger. But hey, thank you so much for watching the video. I wish you guys back tomorrow with the next Clash video. Until then, see ya and bye-bye.